everyone! Today I'll be watching I tested unconfirmed Pokemon facts by BlueBoyPhin. New Pokemon channel today. Yippee! Yeah, hi, I'm Maple. I like Pokemon. This one was suggested me in the comments, and so I decided, you know what? Why not? I did see the comments. It just takes a while for me to get to these. So yeah. Okay, I go to the react corner now, but I hope you guys enjoy watching this video with me, okay? Okay, wah.
Oh my god! It's real!
It's real!
Oh my gosh!
I'm literally so nervous. This is 30 hours of my life.
I just did this all for nothing.
Yo, that's like me after I looked at my chemical engineering degree. And then I graduated. Oh my god, I graduated for chemical engineering. And then it's like I spent all that time for nothing. Now I'm fucking unemployed. Don't worry about it. I'm fine.
So in my last video, I investigated a rumor that there was possibly a way to break your game in Diamond and Pearl by losing the starter battle at the very beginning against Starly. They designed this battle to never be able to be lost by the player by having the Starly flee from you when your health gets too low. But they actually messed up. I tried this battle over and over for hours to see if it was really possible, until
I finally got it. And my game is frozen.
This gave me an idea though. How many rumors are out there like this in Pokemon games? Interesting oddities just waiting to be proven that just take a little dedication and time to uncover. And what if I verified them?
You know, I like that concept. I like breaking things. I don't know if that sounds bad, but I like breaking things. When there's like something to be beta tested, I want to see if I could break it. I like breaking things is kind of concerning, huh?
Myself. So I collected a handful of rumors in old Pokemon games that I've heard about, and let's put them to the test.
So in the... that sound. I know that sound. But I don't want to pay my taxes.
It's a sponsor. Cost of living. Ah! Shmol!
Hello there, it is I, Small. Oh, hecky. I see why I've been called. To watch the sponsored segment.
That's right, baby. This video is sponsored by the one and only Raid Shadow Legends. I'm a sucker for fantasy stuff. If I have 700 unique champions to choose from with different skills and abilities...
Choice paralysis,
Pick
what?
a starter, baby. Trico, Tinkatank. Is that an Articuno? Pick a faction and take down raids. 12 intense dungeons with brutal boss fights. There's even PvP as well. 1v1 me, I will beat you. If you like team building, you will enjoy
I'll beat your ass. I'm sorry. That was rude.
Develop your artifacts, customize your team, and execute your own unique strategies for your playstyle. Jump seamlessly between desktop and mobile. Raid's got 400 million players, regular updates.
That's too many. I'm small.
You can get Stagnite, one of the best champions, as well as a skin for Stagnite designed by JonTron. Use the code JTSkin before October 7th to get it.
And hey, don't cry.
No, I'm okay. I'm small.
Game event. Use him to take on the new Hydra Clash, a new clan-based competition they have going on right now where you can win.
I can't
tons of
fight that.
in-game
I'm
awards.
small.
Use my link in the description or scan this QR code up here.
I don't know how to use QR codes. I'm
Come
small.
find me under the name BBFin. Maybe join my clan. Click the link in the description, and I'll see you out there.
I don't have a phone because I'm
Now
small.
let's bust some Pokemon myths.
It's over. I can leave. Bye.
Oh, I'm back. Yo, gang. Well, good thing I have Shmol to watch the sponsor segment for me, right? Right. It was a Raid Shadow Legends jump scare. I will stop at nothing to know, well, for you guys to know. It's not even slander because it's just fucking true and he says it all the time. Did you know the CEO of Glitch Stars spends about 3K a month on Raid Shadow Legends? Video.
If you have ever done any shiny hunting in the 4th generation of Pokemon, you might know a few tricks in your game to help find your targeted shiny. One feature introduced in Generation 4 is...
Wait, is that Drifloon's actual animation?
help find your targeted shiny. One feature introduced...
Wait, that's real? He gets fat! Oh, that's so cute! Oh!
in Generation 4 is the static Pokemon respawn trick. If you're completing the story of Pokemon Diamond and Pearl and get to the part where you encounter a Dialga, and if you aren't ready to catch or shiny hunt this Pokemon right away, then you can knock it out instead of catching it. The Dialga will disappear as if you caught it. But then, if you beat the Elite Four, the Dialga will respawn again in the same spot for you to attempt to recatch. You can do this over and over actually, as many times as you want, but this feature doesn't just extend to legendary Pokemon. Apparently, this mechanic covers all static Pokemon.
I know it's just like the white screen from the games and that kind of stuff, but damn, if you're watching this at like 3 a.m. or something your time and the lights are out, oh, I'm so sorry for your monitor.
Across the Generation 4 games. So I'm going to attempt to verify if this is really true, with a Pokemon that hardly anyone has ever knocked out in battle. If this rule is true, then the static Pokemon respawn trick should apply to the one and only Shiny Gyarados in the Lake of Rage. Gyarados, being an overworld Pokemon with an overworld sprite, should fall under the category of static Pokemon. And if I knock it out when I first encounter it instead of catching it, once I beat the Elite Four, it should respawn in the Lake of Rage. Game Freak doesn't usually give out free shiny Pokemon, so most people will likely catch this Gyarados when they get the chance. And if they do knock it out, they would probably save before this, reset, and try again.
Yeah, who's gonna give up a free shiny Gyarados, you know?
So I doubt hardly anyone has tested this before. On top of this, I have another thing I want to test at the same time. One day out of the week, on Wednesday, after completing the Lake of Rage side quest, the entire lake will be drained, allowing you to access different areas, creating a slightly different environment than what's normally there.
Oh, I didn't know that.
In the other 6 days. But what if we beat the Elite Four and respawn the Gyarados on Wednesday?
Oh, okay, that's actually a really fun one to test. Oh.
Is it possible to see Gyarados in the drained Lake of Rage? Let's find out.
Alright, comes the champion. Hall of Fame, gang gang.
Okay, right off the bat, no rain. It's drained. Oh my god!
Oh!
The drained Lake of Rage Gyarados. It's real.
He's
Oh
real!
my gosh. It's possible. Wow, no freaking way. That is so cool.
Oh. That's a fun theory. That was cute.
Hello, it is I, Shmomipo, and I'm here to tell you, subscribe!
Champion Steven has multiple side quests in Pokemon Heart Gold and Soul Silver. You can receive the Hoenn starters from him, and release the roaming Latias or Latios. But a slightly looked over side quest of his is the trade of Fortress for Beldum in Saffron City, and a possible hidden message that you can see during this. I read on a Japanese website that somebody had a different line of dialogue after the trade with Steven, when their fortress had maximum friendship. Usually after this
I like that he's scouring like these random sites. It's just like I read on a random Japanese website. It kind of feels like the old not that I would know since I didn't really have internet growing up, but it feels like those old talked about game fact days where people would have to go on like game forums and that kind of stuff to confirm rumors. People can just lie on the internet. Crazy, I know. That's supposed to be illegal. You can't lie on the internet. But yeah, when they go on game facts and game forums and that kind of stuff to test out random rumors. Oh, that feels so nice.
trade, Steven
nostalgic, that's the word. Ah, words. I don't word good.
simply just says, "Oh, look at the time," and then leaves. It would be interesting if there really was more he would say here, so I got a fortress and started to feed it berries. Until I raised its friendship all the way up to maximum. I double checked with the NPC in Goldenrod City who checks friendship, then took the train over, and put this rumor to rest. The text for the trade goes completely normal at first, until the trade is over, when we find our first piece of hidden dialogue. Steven notices the high friendship on Fortress
Oh, this Pokemon seems to like you a lot. Aww.
and comments how you must be a fan of steel types like he is. He then starts describing why he likes steel type Pokemon and hugging them or something, and that Beldum is his favorite. He apologizes for rambling on, thanks you, and leaves. I think it's really neat getting this extra bonus dialogue about such a key character.
Oh, that's really cute. The fact that he notices like the friendship between like you and your Pokemon and goes like, oh my god, do you like steel type too? And starts nerding out about steel types. Aw.
By simply raising the friendship of your Pokemon. Okay, if this one is true, I bet it will shock a ton of people. It's one I have been wondering about for so long. I have been wanting to do an obscure fact about it in my obscure Pokemon Fact series, but I couldn't find any details about it. So we're gonna find out for ourselves. It takes place again in Heart Gold and Soul Silver. You may know a handful of abilities in Pokemon affect the encounter rate outside of battle.
Oh, okay. I think I know that one. Like, Intimidate, I believe, affects the encounter levels in Gen 4. If your leading Pokemon has Intimidate, I think. And I believe that Static will up the chance of you bumping into Electric type Pokemon. Although, don't quote me on anything. This is just random shit I may know, and it could be wrong.
Abilities like Illuminate, doubling the rate you encounter Pokemon. Intimidate, for example, also phases out lower level Pokemon in grass. Magnet Pull makes steel types appear. You could
Oh, wait, Magnet Pull making Steel type appear makes sense then.
the point, but according to one line of text in Heart Gold and Soul Silver, running increases your encounter rate. That's right, simply running in Pokemon makes Pokemon appear more in the grass. This is even stated on the official Japanese Pokemon Wiki, but yet no one online seems to know the actual percentage rate of this, or very many details about it at all. The only hint towards this in the entire game is one sign in Blackthorn City. Since most people who play Heart Gold and Soul Silver immediately turn on the running shoes as soon as they receive them about
Yeah, I do. Cause I play a lot of Pokemon with quality of life patches, and oh man, not getting the running shoes for like Fire Red, Leaf Green until like, what, after Pewter City? After you beat like Brock for the first time? Oh man, bro.
10 minutes into the game, the amount of people who are walking around in the grass in these games is so low. So I doubt anyone has ever really taken the time to see if this is true. So that's exactly what we're gonna do. To test this, I'm gonna run in the grass with running shoes and then without running shoes until I get an encounter 100 times in each game. 100 times with, 100 times without, while keeping track of how many tiles I cover until I get an encounter. Then we can compare the difference. Montage time.
Whee! This is a lot of work.
Alright, I've done 100 encounters, 50 in each game. I'm gonna do 50 more after this, but let's check what we're at. Running encounters has an average tile distance encounter rate of 13.63. Walking tile encounters has an average so far of 15.96. So definitely a difference. I'll check back in at 100 on each. Okay, final results. I've done 100 encounters in each game. On the running shoes game, we have an official average of 12.8 tiles before an encounter. On the walking game, we have an average of 15.99 tiles
Oh, that's like actually pretty significant.
before an encounter. That is a 24.9% change
Yeah.
between the two games. But wait, we got more here.
Oh wait!
The running game covered a total of 1,280 tiles in total, whereas the walking game covered 1,599, a difference of 219 tiles. I also counted how many times the running game got an encounter in 10 or less tiles covered. That happened 48 times throughout this test, whereas the walking game found an encounter in 10 or less only 28 times, nearly half as much. I think we can confidently say that this rumor is true. Running does increase your encounter rate in these games to
Okay, so instead of buying repels, I will put my totally legit Game Boy, not Game Boy in this case, Nintendo DS, my totally legit, very legit Nintendo DS on 4x speed and walk. What?
To some degree. It turns out this little sign in Blackthorn City knew something we didn't.
I think that's very funny though that they have this one tip for Pokemon encounter rates in Blackthorn City, which is the city for, what, the 8th gym? The end of your Johto adventure? Well, almost the end. You still have to beat 4, but still! I just think it's very silly that this sign just happens to be at the 8th gym.
For a really long time. This next one, without a doubt, is the most time-consuming thing I have ever done for this channel. When you boot up a Pokemon cartridge, you have two options: to either play your main save file, or select a new game. You can start the game over again with the new game file, but the catch is that you can't save. As soon as you turn off your console or even soft reset your game to the title screen, that save file is gone. I heard about a line of text that appears at the very end of a Pokemon game when you complete the entire game on a new game file that can't save. I have no clue what it says still. At the time of recording this, I have not done it yet. It could be something really lame, like your game can't be saved. It could even say nothing at all, I have no idea, but there's only one way to find out. The game I chose for this was Black and White 2. And this is why. Normally in this game, completing it on a new game file is completely impossible. After defeating the first 2 gyms, you have to film a movie at Pokewood to continue the story. After filming, you have to save your game to leave this building. And normally on a new game file, once you reach this point, you are completely soft-locked. You cannot leave this room at all. But I decided to use a walk-through walls cheat and was able to weasel my way to freedom. And now we can see something that I bet no one has tested. Now let's finish this fight.
Without a save file. Bro's actually gonna just go through it without a save file. Damn. Alright, one more. Alright. Champion time!
Okay, here we go. This is it.
I always like for Black and White and Black and White 2 to seeing how Iris became the champion. I think it's really cute.
This is the moment that I have been waiting for much longer than you have, viewer. So let's go over this one more time.
That's me. I'm viewer. Well, you guys too, but like mostly me right now.
We snuck past the guard in Pokewood that would normally soft lock us there. And we beat the game on the new game setting where we cannot save. And we're about to see what happens when you beat the game. In some games, apparently there's hidden text at the end. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Here we go. I'm so nervous. I'm so nervous. This took me so long. 30 hours and 3 minutes total. Here we go. Moment of truth. I'm pressing A. 3, 2, 1.
1. Boop.
Come on, please. Challenge mode unlocked. Okay, interesting. I don't know if I had it already. I really don't know about the save file that it was on. Okay. No! No! Yes, though! Yes! That was text! No way! Oh my god! There's already a save file. It's impossible to save. Damn. There it is. Pokemon Black 2 on a new game save file. The one line of hidden text.
30 hours. 30 hours for one line of no.
No save.
GG's, guys. GG's. Please subscribe. This took me 30 hours.
Well, that was worth it.
Oh, we aren't finished
Let's
yet.
do it again.
What? Huh. You know, I wasn't expecting him to do it all again in a different game. Like, I suppose I can see the timeline of this video, and like, I was seeing that the video was about to end, but I thought the video would just like, end?
Oh, come on.
No shiny text? No shiny text.
Thank you again to Raid for supporting the channel.
Schmoll's not
Make
here.
sure to check them out. Link in the
Schmoll.
description.
Alright. Hi. Yeah. Hi. Whoa. Okay. That was fun. That was neat. I like seeing like random rumors either like confirmed or maybe
I like seeing things maybe a little bit broken.
don't worry, that's not concerning at all. I mean like in a beta testing sense, you know? Breaking things is good when you're testing, right? Right. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed that, I don't know, comment, subscribe, or some shit. Like the video. What else do people say? Subscribe or Schmoll will eat your ankles. Bye, 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 bye.